Well, this week, as August wraps up, we turn our attention to September, which for some is all about wine. September is California Wine Month. If you go to discovercaliforniawines.com, you'll find over 60 different events planned across the state. Let's bring in California wine expert and certified sommelier Amanda McCrossin, joining us now to tell us how we can celebrate Wine Month. And certainly, this is a lot of fun to think about wine for September.
It sure is, Claudine. It is such an amazing time right now. I'm in Napa Valley, and right now you can smell harvest is in the air, which of course means California Wine Month is here come September. We have so many ways that you can celebrate both at home and in wine country if you want to get out and explore the vineyards and participate. So if you're interested in doing things like grape stomps, cooking demos, hiking through the vineyards, there are over 60 to choose from. You can find them all at californiawines.com. And if you want to celebrate at home, there's tons of things for you to do as well, including cooking from some of these amazing recipes that you can find on the ebook at discovercaliforniawines.com. And I've got one to show you today.
I
they
love
come
it.
with these amazing wine pairings.
I love it because I think, Amanda, it is a time to not only just celebrate and enjoy what is, but also to educate yourself. And, you know, I love a good pairing, but I'm always the one that says, hey, tell me what would be great with this, because I always like to ask the experts.
Well, the good news is in California, we've got something called what grows together goes together. So you really can't go wrong with all of our fresh California produce and California wine. But today I've got an amazing and very simple recipe to pair with what I just had in my hand right there, which is a little rosé. So this is a sweet and savory watermelon with a little feta, pistachio, and basil. I'm going to show you how to make it. And this is going to go with all of your California rosés. And we've got a couple to choose from. This is a rosé of Pinot Noir from Rodney Strong. So this is going to bring out all of that delicious basil, highlight some of those great watermelon flavors without overwhelming the dish too much. I don't know if you've got it there in your hands, but go ahead.
I grabbed it as soon as you said I could, right? I was like, okay, well, maybe now it's time for me to drink a little bit with you as well. So tell me what we should be looking at in terms of when you're talking about a great pairing and when you're figuring out if this is the rosé or this is the wine for you.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to pairing, it's all about balance, right? So if you've got something like watermelon, which is our base component for this dish, you've got a little bit of those watermelon flavors, and we want to highlight that, right? These are California Kiss products. So you're going to start with this watermelon. You're going to add a little of your hot honey right here, which you can also find in California. You're going to top it with feta and then a little bit of pistachio. And what the California rosé is going to do is highlight all of those things. It's going to bring out that great feta with this acidity. So what you're looking for is something a little on the lighter side, but that still has great body and texture. And I don't know if you've taken a sip yet. I certainly
have. I may have taken a couple.
Perfect. But, you know, this is light, this is summery, this feels like a rosé dish, right? But of course, rosé is not all created equal. We've got many different kinds. So if you want to switch it up instead of a if you want to do a rosé of Sangiovese, this is the Alexander Vineyards rosé of Sangiovese. This is a dry rosé. So if you love something that's a little bit more on the tart side, something that's maybe going to give you a little bit of balance in terms of counteracting that sweetness, this is going to be the one for you. So it's going to bring out all of those great tart cherries. You could, you know, I've got some other things on my charcuterie platter right here. You can highlight that with a little dried cherry on the side.
It sounds
tasty,
great.
Right?
Yes, it is very good. And I don't actually always go for the dry, but that is fantastic. Okay, you have Long Meadow Ranch as well.
I do, and we're going back to Pinot with this one. The only difference with this, well, I should say many differences with this, is we've got a little bit more brightness and acidity. So in addition to having these great sun-kissed fruits, we're also working towards something that's going to bring out the minerality and highlight the pistachio. So if more of the nutty flavor is your thing, acidity is a great way to bring out those flavors and really accentuate and sparkle up that dish. And I love this Long Meadow Ranch Rosé of Pinot Noir because it just has such great texture, such great body. You know, it's not one of those rosés that you drink it and you're like, oh, there's not very much there, right? There's tons of flavor. It's deep, it's complex, but it's still light and fresh, just like the dish.
And it's not as sweet. It has a little bit more to it, which is really nice. In terms of where people can spread out to say, you know what, I learned something this month. I also experienced something this month. I was talking to someone the other day about how, you know, it used to be that you'd hop from winery to winery to winery, you know, and now sometimes people just go to the ones that is their favorite, which is amazing, but you kind of might miss something that would be your new favorite if you kind of expand it out.
Absolutely. You should absolutely expand out. There's so many to choose from. Of course, you can find all of the wineries that not only pair with the dishes, but some great tips and tricks for where to have a little extra fun. So participating in some of these great things that the wineries are doing for California Wine Month is a great way to be introduced to new wines, new wineries, and new people for that matter.
Yeah, love it. All right. Any chance to drink a little rosé, doing it in Napa, at home, or in
Yes.
studio, I support. I think that's awesome. And thank you for those tips. I mean, that is a very easy pairing for people to do at home. So it's not so complicated, and it gives them a little sense of how to experience the pairing as well.
Exactly. It's like a little watermelon pizza, and it took me literally 3 minutes to put together. So you look like a pro no matter what, and grab yourself some rosé and have a wonderful rest of the afternoon, right?
I love it. Absolutely. Grab yourself some rosé or 3 glasses of rosé, which I have now done. And I think that's perfect. Thanks so much for the